a Trump administration, our Christian heritage will be cherished, protected, defended like you've never seen before.
Got me hot.
Our founding fathers understood that in order to have freedom, which was an insane concept to give people, give your kids pure freedom, let them do whatever they want.
Mankind chose the way that was rebellion against
I cannot support Hillary.
Will make America great again.
So far we've heard from a numerous amount of different speakers and presenters today, all preaching about generally the same theme of religious freedom and the right to freely speak about God in the community and society and in the nation as a whole. Let's address the issue. Let's really get to the root of it. We feel as though our religious freedoms are being oppressed.
Friends, we are living in very dangerous times.
In this election, we have at stake before us something that's highly unusual that we haven't had before.
Liberty is under assault. Our freedoms passed down from one generation to the next are in jeopardy.
People are concerned about the moral decline that they see, the darkness that they feel pressing in on them, the things that their kids are learning in public schools.
40% of millennials support limitations on free speech. Troubling times for the land of the free, the home of the brave.
Mr. Bauer, I couldn't help but notice that in your speech you spoke about our founding fathers being very learned men. They believed in tradition and the American value in the Holy Bible. Right. So how do you believe that Donald Trump and Mike Pence will bring the country back to those traditional values that you speak so highly about?
He talks in a quite articulate way about America's roots, and he has pledged not only defend religious liberty, he's actually pledged to expand it by repealing something called the Johnson Amendment, which was passed under Lyndon Johnson. And it's the IRS regulations that prohibit pastors and priests and rabbis from talking about moral issues from the pulpit if those moral issues are being argued in politics. So the fact that he's committed to repealing those so that pastors can talk more freely about the sanctity of life and the definition of marriage and so forth, I think is very important.
Now, Mr. Voight, I do believe that you are a Christian, correct?
Yes, I am, Division. In the Hollywood, every day you have to be very strong with your faith when you're dealing with Hollywood, I'll tell you, because you get it from all sides. It's very difficult. Listen, it's difficult. It's difficult also because, you know, the people in Hollywood there's a lot of vanity, and there's nothing they can do about it. They're in an industry which is very popular among people, and it makes the people who are gifted in that area a little outsized, so they feel they're important. Do you know? I'm talking about myself now. I'm not talking about others. I'm saying it makes you feel like you're important. So, you have to watch yourself. So it's very good for you to have keep with your faith, and that'll keep you on track a little bit. It's very important that you take an interest also in our political system and stuff like that. It's very, very important for you guys to become educated. And in many schools, they're not allowed to focus on the Constitution or the greatness of our country. It's very unfortunate that this is a trend that's happened over the past years. But you guys are fortunate to have the ability to focus in those areas, and it'll keep you straight, and you'll be the future leaders.
Is our religious freedom at risk? Now, of course, there is an obvious tone of Christianity here. There's no shying away from that fact. So I wonder, they speak on the fact that faith can move mountains. So how will faith move the mountainous obstacles that America is being presented with in our current society?
Got me hot.
How many of y'all know we are going to have to fight tooth and nail to protect our religious liberties?
In America, can you live your faith, or do you have to go request permission from the government?
And fight we will! And fight we will!
Never, ever come down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Don't mind, just stay a while.
Why are you spending your time out on the campaign trail with Donald Trump?
2 reasons.
This government is not for me.
Very, very good.